I'm Jenna Olders.
Hi, I'm Mya Olders.
And we're going to show you how to make a duct tape rose. We have to tell them what to do.
So
you're gonna take pieces of squares. Take pieces of squares out.
Well,
use scissors to cut them out.
You use a straw, or you use a straw for the stem, and you take a long piece of duct tape, and just okay.
And you just have to make it as big as your straw. You could use a stick too, and you could use a straw. But it has to be as big as that.
Yeah, I mean, it has to make sure it's like as big as that, like this.
So it has to be as big as the straw.
And then
you
when
could
it's as big as the straw, you just have to cut it. Then you lay it down, like upside down. You put the straw on it.
When it's big enough.
When it's big enough, and then you just start wrapping it around.
If it gets stuck, don't worry.
And if it's too long, just cut some of the side. Then when you're all done with the stem, you take what color you want for your petals. So I'm gonna use flowers.
And you could use any color you want.
Yeah.
But you have to use a straw or a stick, or you cannot make a flower.
You need to have base.
You can make a big one.
I made a base for my roses.
For our roses.
Yeah. I made a vase for my flowers.
And then you put the straw in.
This is inside it.
The straw in it.
Leopard is inside of it, and I made this little one. It's a little one. I made it. And now you take little squares.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't have to be square, but
it could be like
and then just wrap the corners like that. See? Like that. And then you do the other side. Looks like that. It doesn't have to look like that. And then just wrap that around. And you keep doing that when you want it to be done. So.
okay. You could use any color you want.
Yeah.
We're just using these colors to make it.
I go for the leaves.
And I'm using yellow and blue for the rose. We're making a rose, not a flower, just Okay. Sorry about that.
Can you go faster?
We don't know how. So you're gonna put your finger here and fold it like that. Put the other half down there. Wrap it around the stem.
Down there.
And then keep making squares.
If your thumb is stuck, then it's try to rip it out. When you're done folding it, it looks like this. So you just keep doing that.
I know.
So if it's easier, you can also you can rip it like that
and put it on the.
Or you can also cut it that way. Let's do this.
If you use it on a table, you can put the duct tape on and put it on like that and have your hand there and rip it.
Yeah.
But you don't rip the duct tape. You just you take it here.
It doesn't matter if it's too big or not.
It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. You can do it
again.
You can try again.
It has to look like this.
If you keep trying, you'll get better at it.
Or this. Or that.
We're not doing it. Yeah.
So if it's too hard to rip, go on the table and put your finger here. And if it's too small
you
to
don't
rip when it's like that, rip a little, and then you start ripping it.
You don't need to put your finger on it. You just gotta put it on the table. So
yeah, and it's so easier if you do it like that. So you fold it, and there's one corner, and now the other side, and if it's not, you want it, and take
to be
your
puffy.
Pedal. Take your pedal
stick your finger. If there's
wrap
a hole,
it
there's
around.
going to be a hole, so stick your finger through, and it will be a little puffy. You
Yeah.
can do it at the end
if you want to. You don't really have to do it.
No, if you want it.
It doesn't have to look like a real rose. You can use any color you want.
Yeah.
Only if you have duct tape.
Yeah. Or you could buy duct tape. You could buy duct tape.
You can buy duct tape. At Five Below.
You could get it at You could get duct tape at Five Below.
Yeah, and if you don't have duct tape and you just want to watch it, you do that. Or you can tell your mom or dad if you want to go to Five Below and you can, and it's you have to go around. When you see the duct tape, you just grab. You grab it
if you want.
If you want to tell
you how many colors you could get.
They
have to tell you how many colors you could get. Or you might not be able to get them at all.
Yeah. And keep wrapping it around.
Keep wrapping around the thing.
And when it's done, it's going to look like this.
It's going to look like one of these. It doesn't have to be any of these colors. It could be whatever color you buy. Or if you have duct tape, you could use the colors.
It doesn't have to be, and it can be any color you want.
It could, yeah. And if you cut cardboard out,
if you
you could mess it up, cover it up with duct tape and make a vase.
If you mess the row, if you mess the rows up, you don't have to care because you're just gonna wrap it on top of the other.
It doesn't have to be perfect. The first one that I made was very first one. It was totally
If your mom's a tinker fairy, then I'll make her. She can fix.
She fix it.
Yeah.
Or if you're like good at fixing stuff.
Yeah. And if you are
really
tinker fairy,
sticky,
then you can fix it if you want.
So if like it gets stuck.
Tell your mom when you tell your mom or dad if you want in the morning you can do duct tape.
If you have it, or you could buy. If you don't have it, you could ask if you could buy it when the store's open.
Yeah. And if you have non-stick scissors, then it won't stick.
It might
be
stick.
Easy to cut.
It might stick, but it will work very good.
These are easy to cut.
The non-stick scissors might
not
stick sometimes.
Yeah.
But it still works.
Yeah. Don't think it's broken because it still works.
And it gets sticky sometimes. So if it gets stuck, don't worry. You can just grab it off.
If you want to be done right now, you can just
take it could be as small as you want. It could be this small.
Yeah, it can be that small.
It could be blue.
You stick your finger in it to be wider. And then you take your once you want to be done with your rows, your petals, you take your
and if you
color,
okay, got it.
Cut that right there. Keep cutting it.
And if you don't know how, just go on YouTube, type in duct tape.
Yeah.
Type in duct tape crafts, actually.
Yeah. And then if you, it's saying the petals, it's like that, so you put it like that, how short you want it. You have to take 2.
And
or you can do 3. You can do 3 if you want, or you can do as many as you want.
You could do as many as you want unless you run out of duct tape. You could go to the store and buy more if it's okay.
And if it doesn't stick onto your table, just stick it back on there. Then you push it down.
It could be like this shape. It doesn't have to be a square.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be a square.
It could be this shape or a square, or the Y. It probably won't look right.
Make sure you don't fold it too big. Because you need a sticky part.
It could be big, but
so it sticks on there.
It could be big, but not. It could be big like a big flower.
And there's one of your roses.
And you make the leaves any color you want, and you fold it the same as you folded the flowers.
Our dad made this.
Well, I actually made it.
You can do that with it, and then you make eye touch covers.
And you can also make a bow, or a bow with a headband, and thing. And that's how you make a rose.
Bye.
Bye.